Hey. I had to. It took me a minute to figure out this setup. Okay, so we're gonna lower the. Actually, that's what I'm missing. I don't. Yeah. Anyway. I gotta get comfortable. Marcus's desk is not set up behind me yet. I honestly think I have everything set up. I hope I have everything set up. Oh, that's what I don't have set up. I need to pull up Twitch. So this is actually really nice having my desk my desk. my desk. Having my desk. Having my desk is really nice actually. Ooh, I can manually run an ad. This is good. Where's... Oh. Oh. Yes, snooze ads for 5 minutes. Otherwise, they're gonna keep running every 5 minutes. Okay. Sure. It's important to have. Boop boop. Anyway, my monitor's up here now. It's on the next shelf. Ooh, and it's dusty. Gotta get Marcus in here, Mr. I want to dust my electronics. Oh. Nice. Good job. Good job. And the camera's crooked, but... So it's weird, I'm looking up in this direction. I finally found an angle I liked because I had the camera on my shelf over here. That was not gonna work because that's such an awkward angle. You looked at half my face the entire time, and it's not the most flattering thing to look at, so... But join me. Join me. I'm drawing tonight. I actually might play games in a little bit, but I got really excited earlier at work when I realized I could come home and draw. This is still too farkin' loud. Not supposed to be that loud. There you go. Sure. Sure, that works. I'm working on the drawing. We don't have yeah, like I said, Marcus doesn't have his junk set up behind me. We don't have any of the LEDs set up, otherwise you'd see LEDs behind me too. It's better than looking at the other half of my apartment, because honestly the camera was angled to where you were looking at the other half of my apartment. You don't really want to see it. You probably could have seen clear into the kitchen. Make sure everything's actually positioned in here. Get doodly doo in a good position. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's not the marathon stream that we were all hoping for. I still have so much to do around here, so I'm probably only gonna stream for a couple hours, in all honesty. But I wanted to stream this weekend. I have a birthday party to go to tomorrow. Oh. So I just wanted to draw a little bit. And watch me argue with Marcus over the phone about the dream I had. He had, in the dream I had last night, he had good news for me. And he was all kinds of nervous, but he wouldn't tell me. It was kind of really cute, and now we're arguing about it. Because I had a dream about it. I mean, I hate to say, like, Most of my dreams come true, so we shouldn't even say anything right now. You should just leave it at, yeah, I have good news, but I'm not telling you yet. Oh, man. I have to draw without my, not my glove. That's unfortunate. Anyway, I think I have it set up pretty reasonably here. I actually really like the setup. I really like this desk. I still have a lot of storage space on this desk, which is probably what I'm gonna do after stream. I need to finish setting things up. I need to unpack more stuff and see what I have room for. My stuff is kind of being mildly overshadowed by Marcus's stuff. So, like, I don't have the proper storage for my stuff. Anyway, as if we were surprised. But we're looking into getting a couch. So, like, Marcus's desk is back there, the TV's there, and then, like, on the other side of the TV, it's pretty much, there's another bookshelf, and then that's pretty much the entirety of the living room space. And then against this wall that I'm against, my desk is about as big as Marcus's desk back there. It's 5 inches shorter, sadly. But on the other side of my desk is just a chair right now, some plants and a chair. And then some boxes. And then a fishy tank. And then that's the kitchen. So we're looking into getting a couch, but there's not a lot of room for storage. There's not a lot of room for me in this apartment. I mean, probably should have gone for the slightly more expensive one. I would have put in an extra $100 to have a little more space.
Incoming ad break.
Why are we doing ads? I just got here. I need to fix the ad manager. I don't know if I can do that while I'm streaming, but I'm gonna find out. Can you chill? Great. Yes, skip it all. I don't really care. 5 ads an hour? Holy snot. Can we not? Yeah, let's cut that down a little bit. Jeez. Alright. I'm reading this stuff. Julio, oh, did I not agree to this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I agree. Take my money. Take my money. There's nothing to check off here. Oops. Good job. Close Twitch out altogether. That's just how I was. Just how aggressive I was. Oh, neat. Coolio. Coolio. Blink, blink. Coolio. Alright. I'm gonna go back to drawing. I'm gonna go back to drawing. Thank you, Twitchy, for your contribution. Let's see. Can I? It's a little bit bigger. Not that I really want to look at myself, but... Okay, there we go. So I'll draw for a little bit, and then I might stop and play some games. Sunday should be back to my regular Sunday streams. As far as I'm aware. So, unless something comes up, I really don't think it will. I'll be streaming early. Dingling goes to work. He works, technically the closing shift. So. Get comfortable here. This is fascinating because this is like a new angle. This is a new like setup. Like it almost felt more comfortable to be doing stuff. Well, I guess I was playing games on the coffee table, but that's the coffee table, right? You can't see it, but it's like it's back here. So unfortunately, I mean, I guess it depends how Marcus feels. Carlos there. I might put some of my picture wall above his desk. some of the pictures of me above his desk. And then you guys might be able to see him again. If not, it's gonna be a lot of his stuff. You'll see a lot of his stuff. He actually, I was given, oh, no, I wasn't given the sign. I was gonna say, I thought I was given the sign. I was given a power strip that I unfortunately have to use for the time being. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I could probably plug it into my desk. It's really cool. I have a desk now that actually has an outlet strip connected to it. Never had that before. It's pretty neat. So, I'm developing a schedule where I go to work very early in the morning. And I come home and I take like 2-3 hour naps. And then I wake up and I do the bulk of my stuff in the afternoon. So not to say I won't do afternoon streams anymore, but things are gonna be... Now, I know next week will probably be the same. The following week, I know my schedule's a little different. Kind of. So. Anyway. And this setup's really nice because this allows me to have room for like a third monitor. I almost thought this main monitor was destroyed in the move because my mother scraped the crap out of it, along with other things. So once I save up some money, because now my credit card bill's not looking too hot after past 2 weeks. It's not pretty. Which kind of makes me sad because I was really looking forward to actually paying that off. But, you know, why not? Tis the matter of life. I actually want to see. I'm waiting for. First of all, now I'm distracted. I'm waiting for. What's that called? There is a... I don't know how we found it. I don't know how we found it the other day. There's... a noodle house. Dude, how do we find that?
Did you know you can pet me?
Oh, there it is.
Check out the Pet Cafe.
So I have a lot of stuff to do. So once I get a little more settled in, I'm gonna put it on the list. I need to do a bunch of, I need to do emotes. I need to do emotes and, yeah. Emotes. So people who subscribe actually have something to look forward to. I'm gonna order. I want to know when this place opens. They open May 6th? What? Let me go send this to Marcus. Anyway, I determined I need to make more money so I can afford my ramen addiction. Anyway. Anyway. So I'm slowly turning back into a night owl, living with Marcus. So I'm probably gonna be streaming more in the evening. Except Sundays. Sundays I'll probably always stream early-ish. I was like, we'll work on something easy. This thing's not easy. Because of all the colors and like the rust on it. So the good news is, what was it? Two nights ago? Wasn't last night. 2 nights ago, Marcus got the upgraded internet, so I have over a gig now. I have over a gig. Supposedly. I don't really see it on my computer because probably because I'm like hardwired with the oldest cable possible. So I'm not going to be able to capitalize on the really fast internet right now. Might be faster to do it wireless, I don't know. See, I feel like this is lagging. Do I have, like, too much stuff open again? See, I say that. I say that. Do I need to have this open? No. Close that. Close that. I don't know why we need to constantly be running ads. I just told him not to run that many ads. The razzmatazz, they're not allowed to run that many ads. But this is nice. Having the new desk setup is nice. My brain needs to figure out how to function because I just slept for like 3 hours. It's probably like 2.5. I'm doing that weird biphasic sleep schedule now where I sleep 5 hours at night and I sleep like 3 hours during the day and that makes 8 hours. This is how I go insane. This is how I go crazy. Aw, the sun's so nice from outside. You know, the good thing is I'm not directly facing outside like I was last stream. So I get distracted easy. Like, what's going on? Oh, this chair. What's going on back there? It's not even there yet. Could you imagine? One of these days, I imagine we're gonna stream together. Just imagine. Probably not anymore after getting to an argument over the dream I had last night. He just wanted to tell me something. Like, I don't know why it was a big issue. Okay, so like where do I put... It's like I'm used to having something to sit on or lean on for my hand. I mean, it feels weird anyway because I'm not using a glovey. Oh, that's a weird angle. Okay. Weird angle away. Make some stuff up. Sometimes you just gotta make stuff up. Especially in drawing. It's weird. It's like I don't have... Do I need to flatten this more? Is that my problem? Is it too much of an angle? Never in my life. Does that make a difference? Oh, it does. Oh my goodness. Join me on stream where I figure out how to actually draw. I feel like I'm eating my mic. The sad part is I have to have my mic right where my freaking arm's going, kinda. Because the cord's not long enough to reach that side of the desk where the computer is. And that's the side of the desk I decided. I was gonna put all the stuff on. Hello? You know, it's not people outside anymore. It's like people literally outside the door. My hand's itchy. Hand's also not used to doing this without a glove. Itchy, itchy, itchy.
Incoming ad break.
Seriously? You just ran one. Like, I know I said to make them shorter, but we really don't need to run that many. Like, please. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, could we just do, like, pre-roll ads? Because you just ran one. You know, at least I get warned. At least Panda warns me. Anyway. Also, we can talk about how seriously defensive Marcus got when I said that, when I told him about my dream. That's a good sign he does indeed have something to tell me. That's how we interpret that. Shout out to the one stream Marcus actually watched. He doesn't watch me stream. Probably for good reason. He would claim that he's always at work, which would be a valid excuse now because I'm pretty much only gonna stream when he's at work. But and he always works Fridays, so there's pretty much always gonna be a guaranteed Friday stream. Otherwise, probably not usually probably a Friday and a Sunday. The problem is I had to like move my whole like life around. Moving out here was a little rougher than I thought, because I'm like farther away from my my old life. Which I guess is a good thing and a bad thing in a way. I really don't know how to do like the rust and stuff down here. It's confusing me. This is one of those things where we fake it until we make it. So I didn't go. Thankfully, I don't have to do this mess in here. Like, talk about a skill challenge. I'd be dealing with whatever that is over there. I should probably get the base color in here. Deep. So it's weird. My body adjusted really well to that split shift sleeping that I decided to do last night. But it could be because I overdosed myself with caffeine. That's quite the possibility right there. Yeah. It could be exactly what's causing that. Actually. I mean, I was exhausted when I got home, but I think that's because like I said, I ingested enough caffeine to kill a small horse this morning by accident. Um, so I think I was crashing. I was just like, nah, forget this. Starting off the fence is a good idea because I'm nervous about doing the actual dog. I haven't drawn in a while. You know, time flies when you're doing crazy stuff. Just saying. Itchy. Itchy, itchy. I don't know why my pinky's all itchy. Now I have to pause and look that up because that's actually I'm sure that's a thing. Oh, and it's weird because I get to stretch my feet now. Kind of could before, but come on, fast internet. Anyway, I'm getting the silent treatment. Ooh, and jazzes up a little bit. I'm drinking the juices I haven't had since I got them like a year ago. I did a juice cleanse a long time ago. I only got, like, it was a 3-day juice cleanse and I only got through like a day. And not even, like, half a day, and it made me violently ill. And I had to stop. And so I froze them for a future date. Jeez, my hair's getting thick. Thick. Okay, we take this color over here. I'll probably do something. At some point. to like speckle in some actual rust. Might experiment a little bit with that. I want to get my photo paper unpacked so I can start making prints and stuff. I really want to get some prints out there. I think my two main focuses, I mean, I guess photography is you know, included in that. But my two main focuses at the moment are going to be my jewelry and my beadwork and my artwork. Once I get a proper top-down camera, I'll probably go back to streaming my beadwork. I'm excited. I need to save up some money because I need to actually sell stuff if I'm going to keep getting supplies to make stuff. And I have a backflow stuff. I'm like I guess I have to figure out how to organize that. That's part of my problem. Oh, person. Squirrel. I've never seen... Oh, he's got like a do-rag on. I was gonna say, I've never seen somebody that has like a bald patch, like a very circular bald patch on the top of their head. I've heard of it. Don't think I've actually ever seen somebody that had that. Anyway. Antagonizing my neighbors here. Actually, he may not be a neighbor. He might just be some stranger off the street. It's just casually walking around at our complex. You never know. I've been doing a little bit of writing too, which is nice. As everyone else in the US has been told to do, I've been told to write a book. So I'm just writing down like a lot of the stories. A lot of the crazy stuff. Ooh. A lot of the crazy stuff. I'm sure there's like a rust texture kind of thing I can get going in here at some point. It's gonna be really neat to get in here. Because I know I don't have like the proper coloring going on in here. It's kind of hard to like directly match. I keep hearing stuff at my door and I'm like panicking because I was like, what's gonna happen? Who's coming in? And no one. No one's going to come in. I had some pretty weird dreams. I mean, I had a dream when I was taking my nap. About like hockey players and stuff like that. It was really strange. I was like dating a hockey player. I had previously dated an ice hockey player, and then I was currently dating a field hockey player. Just for some reason, my brain kept thinking about hockey. I can't even say like that has like I don't know. I can't even say that has like any like
Z, Z, Z,
significant
Z.
meaning. Shut up, doodly doo. Please. Get it together. So work's been picking up too, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to like come home, nap a little bit, and stay up later. Usually that stay up later time has been spent with Marcus because he usually works late. The heck is going on out there? People out in the lobby just making all kinds of noise. Like, I know Marcus and I make a lot of noise in the lobby. Especially when we do a trash run at 11 o'clock at night. But, like, really? I will say, my neighbor, too, actually, the neighbor on this wall makes a lot of noise. Usually plays some really loud music, so... which is actually a good testament to the walls because like you can just barely hear it. You probably wouldn't even hear it on stream. I mean, I would probably hear it, but it's also a good testament to my microphone too because I feel like I got a really decent microphone. To the part where no doubts. At this point, I'm just layering colors because I don't know what. I don't know what to put in here. Jeez, you know what somebody told me today? I should get a tattoo for my birthday. I should get a tattoo for my birthday. I haven't gotten a tattoo in a while, but I also have no money right now, so. I'm trying to pay off my credit card bill. Ooh!
Welcome, sketchy Pawsome.
Hey, it's Blossom. I see a desk. Do you see Marcus' desk? Because I'm at my desk. Oh, there's somebody else. Why is everyone like... Everyone's like, hey, we're all gonna jump in. Hey, welcome, welcome. It was awfully quiet in here. Oh. I'm not used to not using a thingy, a glove. I lost my gloves. How's it going? It's going good. Welcome to the first official stream in my new apartment. No. He was supposed to be doing that last night as I was setting up my desk, because I set up my desk last night. It finally came. And I told him, I was like, while I'm finishing up my desk, you should set up your desk. That would be a good idea. And instead he sat around and he watched me put together my desk. So I guess time well spent. Yeah, it's funny, you could tell. I was just saying before, like, all of his stuff is probably going on that wall, so it's just my backdrop is going to be stuff he likes. Like, this is Dragon Ball Z over here on this bookshelf, And these are Funkos. I don't even know what Funkos. Oh, his pre-order Funkos that he got. What is that, Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, he got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh Funkos up there. So it's kind of gonna be all disappointed I don't have my pictures back here, but maybe we can convince Marcus to put up some of my pictures on his wall. Yeah. This is the original camera angle I had, because like I have to put my webcam in a weird spot because my monitor's up way higher. You could see like clean into our kitchen. Yeah. There's more boxes. Don't get me wrong. There's more boxes over there. You just can't see them right now. But yes, I had suggested he set up his stuff because, you know, one of these days we are going to stream together. I will make sure of that. Once he stops being mad at me because I told him about my dream last night. I had a dream. He wanted to ask me a question. He's like, "Hey, so I got some good news." Then I think I woke up. So I told him, I was like, "Do you have any good news for me?" And he's like, "It's just a dream." I was like, No, it's not just a dream." Oof. Oh, a clamp on tripod? Yeah. Yeah. That's like I had to fight with my boom mic to get it to fit on my desk. Like it wouldn't clamp down, and it's still not like the greatest, sturdiest thing in the existence. So, but yeah, anyway, this is good. This is good. Oh, that's cool. That's an idea and a half. Ayy. Ayy. That's what I was thinking. I need to get like an overhead camera mount so I can like do some overhead streams, because I have a beautiful desk space now. I could put my tablet up here on my shelf, and I could have room for all the activities down here and still keep it like neat and tidy. So I'm excited. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do, either traditional art wise or like, I don't know if I want to do some more beadwork on stream, something traditional, which I would consider beadwork in that. But yes, I probably should. I wanted to at some point I wanted to upgrade my upgrade. I wanted to upgrade my webcam, and I really want to use my expensive camera as a webcam. I don't have the right connections for that, but if I use that, then I have a tripod that I can set that up on. So anyway, I mean, I guess technically this one has a screw mount on it. I could figure that out at some point. So I ended up going with like a 55-inch desk, and it's like almost the perfect size. Marcus tried to talk me into a 40-inch, and his desk behind me is a 60-inch. So, and he's only gonna have, you can't see it, but he has 2 monitors. He's gonna keep one for his PS5, and one's going in the bedroom where he has a second desk for his computer. So I was gonna fight him the other day because he decided, or he told me, I didn't need to get a big desk. And why did I not need to get a big desk? Because he wants to fit a very big couch in here. That's I get it for myself because it's 60 inches long. Sure, run the ads. Run the ads. Fine. Tell you about it when it's over. Have me getting all excited. You're just gonna run ads on me. Shouldn't be that long anymore. Ooh. Hey! Oh, hey! Weren't you gambling? I limited the ads. I cut down on some of the ads. So it shouldn't be running ads, so it was a shorty. Yeah, I cut them down. I was like, yeah, no, because it wanted to run 5 minutes of ads every hour. It's like, we're not doing that. Hey, I'm good. They want you for your money? Probably. They want me for my money, too. But I have none at the moment. Hey, dragon. I am doing good. I'm ranting about Marcus. Because I don't do it anywhere else. Because I'm trying to be good partner. But yeah, I can understand, like, when am I not? No, he's great. I promise. I'm not complaining. It's just, he got, so like, okay, I'm complaining because he has a 60-inch desk behind me. And I was told, like, now I have 2 monitors. I'm probably going to get a third at some point. Let's be real here. And I also do other stuff at my desk, like drawing, beading, right. And so I want a little bit bigger of a desk because I'm not going to get any other storage because there's going to be a couch in my storage area. So, but he gets a 60-inch desk back there. I had to settle for a 55 because on his 60-inch, he's going to put his PlayStation 5 and 1 monitor, and he has 2 back there. And the other monitor is going on his second desk in our bedroom. But I was told I didn't need a big desk. That's my complaint for probably the month. That was it. That's the biggest complaint. Yeah. He has a very big desk back there for 1 monitor and his PlayStation 5, as we can see up here. I don't have a lot of storage space for my stuff. I'm trying to, like, figure it out, but, like, he has a lot of stuff. So, boy, girl. That's getting better, by the way. Well, he told me he wants a desk like my desk, because my desk is pretty cool looking. I got the LEDs on it. And so I got the LEDs under the shelf. I got a top shelf for I got a monitor shelf. I got like a baby shelf. I posted it in Discord. So he thinks it's cool. I mean, he has a shelf on his, so I don't know what his problem is. Other than he has too much space on his desk now. Trade. No, I want my desk. I'm keeping my desk. I fought for my 55-inch desk over his 60-inch desk. You know, those 5 inches really make a difference. I mean, I'm very happy with this desk. He can't have it. He absolutely cannot have it. They kind of look exactly the same. Only mine's 5 inches shorter. Drop my pen. No! Move my desk. Exactly. I promise my cough's getting better. I promise. But yeah, pretty much. He tried to talk me into a smaller desk. He's like, "Actually, you don't need that much space." I was like, "Dude." So like he has this bookshelf back here is for him. He has another one pretty much about the same size on the other side of the TV. That's his. Like, we're trying to teach him how to share. So he has a lot of stuff. He needs a lot of storage, but like I got stuff too. So we need to negotiate and compromise. there's only so much like friendly. You know what my problem is? I am way too chill and easygoing. Like, one of these days I'm gonna actually put my foot down on like someone, and it doesn't even matter who. It could be Marcus, and like they're just gonna be overly concerned because they're gonna be like, who is this person? This is not the person that like is just chill about everything. Tropical is a minimalist. I'll be honest, I kind of am too. It's not that I don't have a good amount of stuff myself, but the stuff that I do have, I value and I cherish and I use, especially now. So I don't want to get rid of anything else. Like, I've already pared down pretty much for this move. Like, and don't get me wrong, I had collected a lot of crap over my tiny apartment over the past 3 years, but like, I can't pare down anymore because all the stuff that's still here is stuff I use. And I still have like a couple of boxes to open, but like, our bedroom is filled with boxes still. Most of them being Marcus's. So. And our kitchen island is surrounded by boxes still. Pretty much all of them Marcus's. So. I would say Marcus is a very sentimental person too, which I am too. That's part of the reason why I have the amount of stuff that I have. But yeah. So it's gonna take a hot minute to negotiate on like what goes where. Is that the same color? Oh man. Oh man. This is the color I want. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, just a little bit. There's programs for that. Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, 2 of the boxes are for Funko Pops. And they take up space. So, like, he's a collector. He collects things, which is fine. You know what? There could be worse things in this world. But he needs to learn not to nitpick me over my stuff. Because he has a lot of stuff. Is what it comes down to. Oh boy. I came from a family of, well, I say family. It was mostly my mother that hoarded a lot of stuff. She still does. So, like, I completely get it. My mother tries to keep everything. I will say, actually, and you make fun of the toilet paper roll thing, he doesn't throw them out. Yeah, I think he forgets to throw them out. So it's this girl that throws them out for him. But yeah. Yeah, when I moved into my small apartment the first time, I got rid of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff's still at my parents' house, but I did not want to be like my mother in any kind of way. So. Oh, jeez.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I hardly keep receipts anymore. Oh. Believe me, I have people at my workplace, because I work at a post office. You'd be surprised how many spouses come in and say, hey, hide these packages from my spouse. I'll come and pick them up later. Just hide them. Don't let them know that I'm ordering all this stuff. I'll pick it up. Walk-in closet. Oh, geez Louise. Yeah, I will say, to be fair for Marcus came from a very big childhood house. Like, he had a very big house growing up. My family house was not that big, and for the most part, things were just spread out on the floor anyway, so I can't even comment. But So he's used to having a lot of space, and he's downsized considerably. But he did just come from a 2-bedroom apartment that he kind of used the second room as a little bit of storage towards the end there. So knee high with clothes. Ugh. I find that my mind is very cluttered when I collect stuff like that, so I refuse to do it. Like, it's not, I find it's not good for my brain health, my brain health. It's not good for my mental health, to have that much stuff. So, I just don't like it. That's like, I'm sure Marcus is gonna complain, but I like to clean a lot. Cause, and I'm not obsessively, but I like to clean because I feel like it's good for your mental health. I promise that's getting better. There was silverfish. Oh my goodness. No. No, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't. I think that would, like, destroy my mental health. Like, I just like... The other thing, too, is, like, besides my mental health, like, I need to see everything. Otherwise, I forget it exists. Like, sometimes I forget Marcus exists. So... so... yeah, it's getting better, I promise. I actually forgot to use my inhaler before I got on stream. That's part of my problem. It's part of my problem. It's just bad. It's just bad. It doesn't sound as bad as it used to, I promise. Because I was sick. I was actually sick. Like, I got sick again when I was moving in. Because I had just, like, finished recovering from the last time I was sick and coughing up a lung. And I got sick again when I moved, in the middle of moving. So, now I'm coughing up a lung part 2. Get my inhaler right now? No, it's fine. I'm fine. It's not like, yeah, it's fine. I can control it now. I can control it. Half her inheritance in 3 years? Holy snot. Holy snot. Well, you know, the good thing is, Marcus and I don't have a lot of money, so we can't do that. Like, technically. I mean, I guess you still could, but... So, I think we really like this apartment, and we really like this complex, like 100%. So I think, we're gonna stay here, but I don't know if we could stay in this apartment because it's slightly too small. I was talking earlier about how we should have just taken the 2-bedroom that had a den. It was pretty much, it looked the same like this one, but it had like a small, like, den area, which would have been really nice for, like, our desks and stuff like that. They have strict rules on sleeping in the den. You're not allowed to sleep in the den, but which is weird. But yeah, that would have been nice for our gaming and stuff like. But it was an extra like $200-300, and Marcus didn't think we could swing it, so we're still really happy. We have about 900 square feet in this apartment, which, you know, is a decent amount. It's just not. He came from 1,000 square foot apartment or something, so the extra 100 square feet made a difference. Made a difference for him and his stuff, I guess. I will say he's been behaving since we moved in. We were about ready to murder each other towards the end of moving week. But mostly because he was trying to get rid of more of my stuff. But no, we're good. I finally got the desk put together, so I have a little bit of storage on the desk that I could sort stuff into the desk. And then I got my nightstand put together. I could sort stuff into my nightstand that I did the other day, and that cleared up a lot of boxes. So I need a little more storage myself. I just need to figure out where, and how to get it in there. And don't get me wrong, I could put my foot down. I'm too easygoing for my own good, but I can put my foot down if I really want to, and be like, I need more space, like, for my stuff. Because I did not nearly, I probably in the end, probably had half of what he has. And to be fair, my apartment was smaller, but ooh, here we go. So I think once we like get some of this stuff, but in reality, Marcus needs to get some of his stuff sorted and decide where it needs to go. But keep that boy in line. I have to train him. He isn't fully trained yet, so he came half cooked. He came half cooked. To be fair, he works a lot of hours. He works 6 days a week. And although he could get up earlier in the morning to get stuff done, or like actually do stuff when I suggest it, like last night when I was putting my desk together and I suggested he gets his desk together. He tends, I've noticed he tends to procrastinate a bit, which is fine. I'm the same way for a lot of things, so it is what it is. I remember working 6 days a week. I know how I used to be, so I and that's all I have to say about that. I don't miss that life. He's house trained. You know what? Surprisingly, yes. He is decently house trained. Yeah. There's a little bit if I wanted to be like nitpicky and not so easygoing that we could fix. But like I just said, I'm too easygoing. I'm too laid back and easygoing. I like great job. I told you he came partially cooked, so I don't even think it was me that got him fully house trained. But apparently the last one taught him how to do laundry. So but poor guy's been taking a lot of heat. poor guy took a lot of heat when we were moving in. So the really cool thing about this complex is we have like a luggage trolley, like you would see in like a big hotel, or a hotel. So we got to carry all of our stuff in a luggage trolley. So I was pushing the luggage trolley and he's just walking beside me, and some old guy from the complex comes up to him and says, "This is a not nice picture right here, sir." She's doing all the work. And he's like, "She does what she wants." I was like, "Yes, I do." So poor guy's been taking a lot of heat over here from old men in the complex. He also took some heat from, I guess, his friend, because he was told that he needs to do all the cooking. Hey, look at that watch stream streak. So I guess he took that to heart one day because he did bring me Cheesecake Factory. So, I mean, I did get a cheesecake out of it, so, which was actually really freaking good. They also had mac and cheese balls. They were really good. So I cut him slack. I mean, yeah, poor puppy was not treated right. So I need to reward him for his good behavior. He is safe with me. I don't crack any whips around here. This is a safe environment. Although I tried the other day because I tried to get rid of all my plants on me. You know, isn't it nice living with people? Not quite cooking. I'm learning so much about the human race. Living with another human being. Someone who's easygoing. Yeah. Sorry, I'm taken. I got the lecture today that I need to tell people I'm taken more often. Marcus gave me that lecture. Because I told them they were fighting over me at work for work hours. And he took that as they're fighting over my like hand in marriage or something. And he got all kinds of worked up. And he's mildly upset. I told him I had a dream about him wanting to tell me something. And he told me it's just a dream. And then he got all worked up, and now he hasn't talked to me since. Anyways, I said, hey, same. Same. I feel that. So that's why I'm very, as much as of a handful as Marcus, Carlos, whatever we call him these days, could be. We're slowly getting closer to his real name. I am very grateful for him because he does treat me really well. So, am I gonna nitpick about his inability to clean beard hair out of the bathroom sink? No, not really. Not really. He's only partly trained. We'll get there. He's teaching me a lot of stuff too, so I can't even like harp on him too badly. Apparently I've been doing laundry wrong my whole life. Just how I was taught to do it. We survivors? Yeah. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I will say, he is very trainable too, which is really nice. I did tell him I was I was hungry the other day. And he fed me. So, he actually brought me food. Yeah, people will do that to you. Yep. Same. I want to say the same. I don't know if it was quite that long, but for me anyway, but yeah. Yeah, they can really people can really inflict a lot of damage within such a short amount of time. So I definitely feel you there. It's not great. But take it from somebody who didn't think they would actually find somebody and was convinced they would be stuck in this cycle of horrible people for the rest of their lives, because I attract a lot of horrible people. And I'm so easygoing, I put up with a lot of it, unfortunately. There is somebody out there. If you want somebody, you don't need to have somebody. If you don't want somebody, but a little piece of advice. I got my puppy off of Facebook. Got my new puppy off of Facebook. Which I don't know how he got past the barriers, because he lived over an hour away, or he lived an hour away, so I don't know how we made that work for so long, honestly. Yeah, that was kind of mine's form of torture, for the most part. People are just horrible. And I honestly didn't think I wanted anyone. To like be honest, I was like pretty content with just like being alone.
Incoming ad break.
For the rest of my life. Yeah. Make them quick ads, Pando. Bombing these people with ads left and right. Jeez Louise. Ooh, look at that straightish line. Trivago ad. 30-second ad. I turned him down, I promise. Froster? What? Hotel Trivago. I turned down the ads. It was gonna run 5 minutes worth of ads every hour. I wouldn't be able to put up with that. I would leave. I would be like, no thank you. So I turned it down. It's not supposed to be that many. But they're trying. They're really trying. It would be nice if it told me how long the ad lasted for you guys. Like, unless I'm supposed to be watching my own stuff. Well, actually, I'm supposed to be watching my own stream. I should be doing that. Yeah. Get out of here, Trivago. I ain't got money for your vacations and your hotels. Where was I? Horrible people. We've experienced horrible people in our lives. Oh, you feel young. You feel really young. I honestly I felt ancient until I met Marcus, which was kind of funny. Like, and he's not really an immature person. He's fairly mature. Thankfully, I'm grateful for that, because my ex was not. And he was actually older than Marcus. But, yeah, Marcus kind of makes me feel like a kid sometimes, which I never ever felt like. So I always felt like an old person constantly. So I want to say that's a good thing for sure. I have to get in here with a different brush or something and like spice up this rusty spots. Oh, nice. He's using his powers for good. Yeah, thankfully I actually live farther from mine too now, which I'm very grateful for. Oh, yeah. Mark is using his powers for good. Yeah. He's a good egg. He needs a little, work. I think we need some work together. But yeah, I think that's part of life, is getting to know your partner and whatnot. And honestly, if I was not so easygoing, I don't know if we would still be together, because he could be very stubborn, which I am too. So that's how we get away with it. So, oh, I don't know. See, for me, the not knowing would probably tear me apart. I would have to like kind of know, in a way. I mean, now I'm kind of fine because I know Marcus is gonna protect me and he has knives. So, uh, but yeah, no, that would drive me crazy. That would drive me crazy. Um, there was one point where I was like, yeah, but if I casually run into them, like that would be pretty neat. And then I was like, what am I talking about? I'm losing it. I'm actively losing it. So, and then I was very grateful that I never did again. I had opportunities. Um, and then I was like, you know what? No, it's not worth it. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mine turned me against my whole, like, friend group. For the most part. Yeah. Friends I had, like, just made that they knew longer, but yeah. Yeah. It's like, here, welcome into my friend group. I'm gonna turn them all against you. Yeah. No, it's not fun. It's not fun. I think, part of the reason I'm so easygoing now is because I went through a lot of that trash. So I think a lot of times I think, well, what could honestly be worse than that? So like a lot of stuff I'm very chill about. I think I've seen some of the worst that people can offer, and I think that's why like I'm not like super nitpicky. Marcus Marcus, when he gets stressed out, he tends to be very nitpicky. So it takes a lot of patience that I didn't think I have to work with him. But yeah. Yeah. Um yeah, it was for me it was definitely like I felt like I was controlled all the time. I was actually having a discussion about this today with um, a new coworker. I was working in a different office today, and we were talking about that a lot. She said, she's an older woman. She was with her partner for like 7 years, and he never let her wear makeup, didn't let her dress up, didn't let her do anything nice, and she was also never allowed to have gray hair. So she had to constantly dye her hair every 2 weeks because she was paranoid that he would, pop up out of the blue and tell her that she needed to dye her hair again. And I was like, no, I couldn't imagine that. And they were married for like 7 years. But no. No, I can't imagine going through that. Yup. Yup. Well, and that's like their twisted mind game. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's not it's not fun. It is not fun. And I hate to say, like, the best remedy to any of those situations is to just leave and completely disconnect. Like, like, yeah. That's one of those situations that a lot of times you just have to, they're not going to get any better. You just have to drop them. Drop it like it's hot. At least that's what I did, and that's what I had to do. Like, I had no choice. Yeah. 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 I kind of, I will say, I'm very like in a way, like in a messed up way, I'm kind of grateful that all that horrible stuff happened to me because it got me to where I am now, which like I was under so much like stress that I quit my job. I actually started streaming. Like the week that I quit my job, I started streaming. So I will say like, or I should say the week before I quit, I had quit. I had started streaming, and as like a kind of like an outlet kind of a thing going on, and I really wanted to get back into art because I knew that would help me a lot, and so like a whole bunch of things, and I mean like, had I not quit my job, had I been stuck in that relationship, I never would have met Marcus. I never would have moved into like my almost ideal dream partner right there, my ideal relationship, and this really nice apartment and this really nice like career I guess I got going for me with my art, and so it opened a lot of doors for me. So I can't be I'm not super negative about it anymore like I was in the moment. So yeah, as somebody who's like gotten to that point, gotten very close and weighed options in a police situation, yeah, that's not fun. That is not fun. Because they do make you wait forever to figure out, because the courts, everyone takes forever on that. But yeah, he's a cutie. Who, your ex or Marcus? I can't wait for you guys to meet Marcus. He's gonna make such an idiot of himself. Marcus? Yeah. He is a real cutie. He is very adorable. I will give him that. He can make quite a ding dong of himself, I will say that. But we get along very well, so. I don't know. I thought my ex was a cutie for a while, and then I was like, no. Absolutely not. You just see how disgusting they are. So he's a goof? Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. I tend to attract very sensitive, funny men. Which I guess is what was getting me into trouble. Because, like... Yeah. He's funny, though. Yeah, I will say, this TV back here, to show you how this relationship goes, this TV back here, it's on a new stand that we got for the apartment. Your girl here, knew how to do drywall anchors and screw in anchors for this TV stand. Who had a father who did construction, did not know how to do. Mm-hmm. Guess who filled in the plaster holes? Or guess who put in plaster into the holes in the previous apartments? Because my father showed me how to spackle. Like, so, he can cook all he wants because he's a really great cook, but I will handle the maintenance around the house. Yeah. Yeah. I knew how to do drywall anchors. I'm proud of myself. Yep. You're hired. Hey. Don't ask me how I knew how to do that either, because I don't think my dad actually showed me how to do drywall anchors. I don't think we have a single drywall anchor in my parents' house, because he always connected everything to studs. So when we went to go and hang stuff and do this, I was like, Marcus, do you have a stud finder? And he's like, what? I was like, you have a drill and all these drill bits and all these wall anchors, but you don't have a stud finder? So then we started knocking on the walls. I was like, hey, this might work. Knock, 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 knock. Thankfully, he has a friend who's an engineer, so he also helped. Thank you for feeding Doodly Doo. He's been starving. He thinks he's starving. Precious goof. He is. He is. He's very adorable. But like I said, very grateful to have him. If you want to hear something really cute, so our first date, we went out and we stargazed, right? So we were looking at the stars. He decided he was going to bring his phone, his fancy phone, and a fancy star app or a constellation app or something. And he was going to bring out this fancy tripod. And he was going to put the phone on the tripod. And he was going to, like, take pictures of the constellations for me. And he couldn't figure out how to open the tripod. Now me, someone who had plenty of camera experience, had to figure it out for him. And then it got to the point where he was so embarrassed he just gave up. And he put the tripod away. He's like, this isn't working. Like, no kidding. I swear. I promise you. That's one of the reasons I found him so attractive, because he was an idiot. he was literally a goof and a ding dong on the first date. And that's kind of what sold me. So yes, it was indeed the thought that counts. It was adorable. He's really into astrology like I am. So I gave him credit for that. But I just thought it was adorable. He couldn't figure out how to open a tripod. Set the phone on it. Like, I think he was nervous. I think he told me he was nervous, and that's part of his problem, but yeah. He's allowed to be in the kitchen with hot stuff. I was thinking that today. I was gonna cook something. We have a gas stove. My parents used to have a gas stove a long time ago. He had one in his apartment. I've only ever had electric. I've only ever cooked with electric. So I know gas is superior when it comes to cooking. I know this, but I personally have never used one. So I was trying to cook today. He's professional. I was trying to cook today, and I was trying to turn the gas on, and it turned on. I could hear it hissing out, but there was no light. It wouldn't light. So I turned that off. I tried another one. I turned that off because it wouldn't light. I tried another one. I turned that off because it wouldn't light, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make my egg and cheese sandwich in a waffle maker. Oh, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Was I cranking too hard? Because I was like, there was one point where I was getting a little spark and then it would go out. Sounds about right. I guess I'm overturning it. So yeah, I kind of trust Marcus with the stove more than myself. He's a pretty good cook, so he can touch hot things. He is immune to hot stuff. So I mean, I'll get there. I'll figure it out at some point. I mean, maybe not anytime soon, because then I wanted to like make ramen tonight, and I was like, you know what? I could also put that in the microwave. I'm gonna be cooking ramen in the microwave when he comes home tonight, and he's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" I'm gonna be like, "I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know, sir." I mean, technically, I could have like texted my mother and asked, because my mother's had one. Everyone I know has like had a gas stove before, but me. And when I used to work at the camp, and I was working in the kitchen, like we had a gas stove, but the pilot light was already always on. So when you went to go and use the stove, you would just turn it up. You wouldn't have to like click. So things that go boom freak me out. Yeah, see, that freaks me out. I know, Like, sticking a lighter in there to something I've already opened the gas on freaks me out. So, I'm just not gonna overcrank it. Because I panic. Like, I don't want all the gas on right now. And then I go all the way to low. But it hasn't even, like, ignited, so... Yeah. His stove at his apartment was slightly easier to use. I used it once. I figured it out once, so... Yeah. That's what I worry about. When we moved in here, the place kind of smelled like gas a little bit, so... Always use the vent. That I know. We were talking the other night. I don't think we have a carbon monoxide detector in here, unless it's a combination with the fire alarm. But we're gonna need to get one of those because carbon monoxide freaks me out. Oh, really? Is that like a safety precaution? Yeah, we do. I've said that to him, so I'm gonna go order one. Well, I keep thinking about it, but. I've heard horror stories about that stuff. I ain't dealing with that. It's chemistry. Yeah. I'm not the biggest chemistry person, depending on what it is. It's not usually my thing. I'm gonna sneeze? Maybe? Sneeze? Oh my goodness. Now I'm sneezing? Oh, jeez. It's all over. It's all over from here. Marcus is gonna come home and find me dead. I'm gonna get the lecture. What happened here? He actually doesn't have that deep of a voice. I can imagine he does. Which I'll probably stream for another hour. Because when he gets home, I need to crack the whip on him getting his stuff done. Hot gasoline a lot? This is interesting. This is fascinating. Huh. Maybe I'll surprise him and figure out the stove tonight. I didn't want, so at some point I gave up because I didn't want to, like, flood the apartment with gas. I didn't want to do that to myself. I also had just gotten off of work and I was going to take my, like, 3-hour nap. Because I'm doing split sleep schedules. I work really early in the morning. I come home. I sleep for 3 hours. I wake up. I do stuff. I entertain Marcus when he comes home. And then I go to bed for 5 hours. So I was about ready to take my 3-hour nap. My 3-hour bedtime. I was not ready to blow the apartment up. I wanted to go to bed. So. Propane will drop to the floor. Interesting. This is interesting stuff. Propane freaks me out. Propane, among anything, like, freaks me out. Anything that combusts freaks me out. Like, that's part of the reason why I had trouble riding my motorcycle, because I was always afraid it was gonna blow up. Like, I have mildly irrational fears of that. It's kind of like Marcus's irrational fear of my spider getting out of its enclosure. It's kind of like that, yeah. A lot dirtier, yeah. But isn't it, well, I was gonna ask, isn't it a lot lighter? Because people get that for it, or isn't it cheaper or something? Because people use propane for a decent amount of stuff, I thought. Oh, it's more expensive? Oh. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Because I feel like I've seen more propane stuff than natural gas stuff. Wow, that sounded horrible. I promise I will use my inhaler later and actually take my supplements. Would one think one carbon monoxide detector is enough? Or should I get more than one? Because I'm speaking to a professional. Yeah. Yeah, I know, because when I was going to do, for a while there, I was going to get a schoolie. I was going to convert a school bus into a house. I thought that would have been awesome. But they use propane and electric pretty much. We have no outlets left in this apartment. So I'm gonna go for a no outlet option. 2 ideally. Okay. So 1 would go in the kitchen and 1 would go in the bedroom. I imagine. Where you put one. They make battery powered. Yeah. I see that.
Incoming at break.
Oh, the ads again. I wanted to finish my thought. Let me finish my thought. Hotel Trivago. Oh, it's so nice outside. Probably cold. Cold out there. I guess I could manually run the ads. So, like, if I take a bathroom break or something like that, I could put you guys for... I could actually run a 3-minute ad. I'll put you guys on a 3-minute ad whenever I take a break now. That's what's gonna happen. Ad break. Oh, does this mean I could snack in between the ads? Or, like, during the ads? That would be nice. Quickly, let's finish the drawing before they come back. Why? Oh, that's straight. A BRB. I do technically have. Where's my mouse? I do technically have one. It's not much to look at, but I guess I should put like artwork or something on it to cycle through. Yeah. Yeah, so in my last apartment, what I was gonna say before the ads, I only had one because my apartment was so small, and I kept it in the bedroom. Monoxide detector. But I didn't, like I said, I only had electric, so I guess it wasn't a super big thing compared to when you have gas stuff. It's bigger when you have gas stuff, I heard. So. Yeah. It'd be cool to do, other people's artwork, too. Like, just do a screen. I have to figure out how to do that. To do, like, a screen where it cycles through, like, other people's artwork as well. That would be pretty neat. Showcase other people's stuff, too. Be a hoggy hog.
Nice to meet you. I'm Doodly Doo.
They ain't doing Rita's stream. Scream. Yeah. 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 Gotta be Rita though for kind. Well, I mean, I guess technically if you take the fancy A, the whatchamacallit A is actually looks like an upside down E, so when I do branding, because I have to do emotes and stuff like that now for the channel, which is gonna be really neat. I haven't looked into that in like years. So I have to figure out what kind of emotes and stuff to do, and what kind of like badges and whatnot. So I guess when I do the branding, I could just put like an A or an E. Well, if I do the A and I can make it like falling, then it would turn into an E. There you go. Kind can have a little note to ain't doing Rita. It would just be an E that's either upside down or like falling, or an A that's falling over. Looks like it's going to an E. A kind emote. A kind emote. I have to figure out what to do though, because like I kind of want to make them myself, but they just have to be in a certain size file or whatnot. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to animate it. I could probably figure it out. It's probably not hard, but I have no idea what I'm gonna do. No idea. I kind of want to do like a paw print or something animal related, but a kind emote. Eh. I don't know if I'm gonna do this up here, because I'm not doing anything past here, especially this chunk of junk. I guess I have to start putting the dog in. Again, I'm gonna put the dog in. Yes. Do I have to? Do I have to start coloring the dog? Do I have to? You know, it's funny, I realized the other day I'm an adult and I have free will. Sometimes I forget. This is what I'm talking about. If it's not there, I forget it exists. Happens all the time. Ooh, those are nice knives. I should stop looking at stuff on Amazon, because, like, it's really... Ooh. You know what? I think Marcus would like something like this. Say as I keep buying shit on Amazon. Like, there's just, like, small stuff that we could use. Something like that would work. Ooh, something like that would work, too. I already got that. Like, things like cutting board holders, because we have a lot of cutting boards between us. Like, we have a lot of large utensils. Ooh. Ooh. Should I get the big one? Ah, it's all over now. I'm distracted. How many do we have? Do we have that much stuff? Yeah, you know what? Why not? Yeah, you know. It happens. Huh? Love utensils. Yeah, we have a lot of utensils. Holy snot. We have a lot of stuff combined together, and we're too stubborn to give up our own stuff. So we're just combining it all, and we're gonna use it all. I swear. Distracted me, never. Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys miss during the ad break? I was looking outside. I'm not. If I was like, if our apartment was facing slightly a different direction, I would be able to see Marcus come home, probably. Yeah. Holy snot. Holy snot. Yeah. Holy snotters. Holy snot. Man, do I have to do the dog? Do I have to do what I came here to do? I mean, we only got like, I did say something about like possibly playing games, but I don't even have like an hour left. Probably like an hour. I said that like half an hour ago. Yeah, I only got like an hour left. Play games, yeah. Okay, if I play games, what am I playing? That's a question. That's a real question. I do need some chill time. I haven't really had some chill time. I did get a little bit of this done. I did get like all this done and I don't even know what I would play. Like, that's the thing. I don't have anything. Oh, to be fair, I didn't finish unpacking. Literally and figuratively. I did not finish unpacking. So, I mean, what games does one play? If one plays games. This is nice. I never considered myself like a drink girly until I had like 3 kinds of drinks on my desk at the same time. Like IRL and in game. Yeah. I guess I could finish up that game then. I think I'm literally on like the last level, second to last level, I'm sure. It's definitely about a person who, like, or a woman who moves in with her partner and then moves back out and then moves into with another partner. Sounds accurate. Fence doggo. Fenso doggo. Fenso doggo. It's okay, doggo. You know what? I'm gonna rough in a paw. And then I'm gonna go finish unpacking the game. Uwu games. Yeah. Hey, I've been trying to, I think I've mentioned this to you guys, I've been trying to convince Marcus that he needs to play Steam. He needs to download Steam because there's just so many games on there, especially games that he would probably like. And one of his friends backed me up on that. Because his friend is a big, like, emulator, Steam Deck kind of a person. And he's like, why are you not listening to your girlfriend? Dude, she's got a great idea of playing all these emulators and, like, and she even likes Steam. She's a PC person. You gotta marry her, dude. So he, like, 800 games on Steam. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You can get a lot of games. Because, like, me and his friend were yapping about how, like, the sales are awesome. Like, we just get so many, like, you catch all the sales at the right time, like, you're in. You're golden. That's the thing about Steam. I will say Marcus has kind of turned me into a bit of a nerd. Because we did free comic book day and I got some free comic books. And I just bought like 50 more comic books. A random mix of 50 comic books. But yeah. Yeah, it's okay. He'll see the ways. He'll see my ways. He'll see my Steam Deck ways, and he'll get jealous. We cannot convert. We were having the discussion last night because he's more console, and he thinks I was harassing him about how much he spent on his consoles. I was like, dude, my whole computer desk is probably like worth $3,000. Like I'm not making fun of you for your consoles. I mean, but I will say he has all the he has all the PlayStations, but I'm just not. I stopped after 2. PlayStation 2 was the last one I was convinced to get. Yes, everything's on sale. I need help being a nerd. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. Well, see, that's kind of why I got into Pokemon. I convinced Marcus to let me get into Pokemon because the art, like the full art cards, are really nice. I like looking at the artwork. So that's part of the reason why I got into comic books. Because, like, I like looking at the artwork. I really don't care which comic it is. I like seeing the different styles. Like, it's just really nice. And Magic the Gathering has a lot of really nice artwork, too. I would not be surprised if that's my next go-to after Pokemon. Pop art, yeah. And well, it's really neat because you can look at all these different art styles. Like everyone has a slightly different art style, so Free Comic Book Day was amazing because I got to look at I got 4 free comic books, so I got to look at like 4 different art styles, stuff I normally wouldn't read. So that's why when I bought more comic books, I just got a lot of 50 for like 20 something bucks. And it's a completely random lot. I really don't care what. And I like stories. I'm a writer. I like my stories too. I'm gonna get myself on Discord. Get ready. Come on, break your back, boy. My contact? Hello? To be fair, I was never good at it. I mean, like, I could do abstract fairly well, but I always wanted to do manga. Like, I always wanted to draw manga, because I used to be a big manga reader. Or when a big manga. Yeah, I used to read manga when I was younger. That was my big thing. I was never super into comics, but, like, I was just not good at the art style. My friend was, but I was not. Clint. Klimt, what a guy. The bots on you. I had a bot the other day. They're getting creative. They're evolving. Gustav Klimt. That's his name. I had to think that for a second. I'm a big fan of the war between Stieglitz and Duchamp. Gustav Klimt. I was just listening to a podcast about Klimt the other day. And by the other day, I mean like 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember any of it. There's gunk in my eye. It's owie. I did put drops in my eyes. I remembered my eye drops. Didn't remember the inhaler, but I remembered my eye drops. You guys would be proud. Ah. Yeah, I miss art. I miss art school. There, I said it. But no, stubborn me was like, I don't need art school. I don't have money for art school. I don't need art school. Architecture in Barcelona? Nice. Discord. It was recommended I go into architecture. But I never like had once designed a building in my entire life. So, or like I liked setting up rooms, like designing rooms, but I was never like oh, you guys were talking in general? But Possum, yeah, we're safely moved in now. I didn't realize you guys were talking on the second. I was like hanging out in the announcements or whatever. Oh, nice. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that is what I'm talking about right there. That's the same PS2 I have. Nice. I have the silver one. I actually won that battle. Cuz Marcus has a chunky PlayStation 2, but I have the slim silver one. So I was allowed to have mine in the bedroom. Yeah. We're gonna blow out the outlets. We're gonna blow a fuse in this apartment. There's so many surge protectors plugged in. I convinced him not to plug 2 into the same outlet, but there's so much electronics, and I'm paying the electric bill. Big boy and the slim boy, yeah. Yeah, apparently I didn't realize supposedly the silver one is rare. Like it's on the rare side. Supposedly the majority of PlayStation 2s are chunky, which I didn't realize. We only paid $15. My dad had one when it first came out, so it's technically his, but he only plays Xbox anymore, so I nabbed that. I was like, it's mine. It's my childhood right there. That's exciting. Maybe I should set that up tonight. Ooh, I might set that up tonight. That would be nice. If Marcus is gonna go play with his boyfriend and play Fortnite, I'm gonna go go play PlayStation. Is the fat one also PlayStation 2, or is that a 3? Oh, yeah. They're both 2s, yeah. See, and, see, that doesn't even look like Marcus's. Marcus's, it has, like, a curved top or something to it, I think, if I remember seeing the right one. I swear that was the PlayStation 3, though, and he just gaslighted me into thinking it was the 2. But, yeah. Yeah. You can, I mean, I wanted to get a new Game Boy. Like, some of this stuff is, like, disturbingly expensive. Like, I wanted to go back and get a lot of my old retro consoles, and it's disturbingly expensive. Supposedly. From what I've seen, anyway, from what I priced out. this color, and then we can find something. There we go. Yeah, they're ridiculously expensive. You have a desk, Goldie. Oh, that's nice. Is that that's an emulator? I wanted to get a or is that the original? It's imported too. Nice. I wanted to get at least an emulator. I wanted to get an emulator of all the older stuff up to PlayStation 2 because they're coming out with emulators that.
Please follow the stream.
Thank you, Dooley Doo. I was talking. I wanted to get an emulator because now the newer ones emulate up to PlayStation 2, maybe a little bit higher, but that's fine by me. I'll take anything from PlayStation 2 and back. I didn't really play any newer console besides Steam Deck and Switch, so I had a Wii, but yeah, it did say Famicom. Famicom. So I think Marcus and I balance each other out pretty nicely because he's more newer and I'm older games. I want food. I want food. Before I even get anything out, I'm gonna make sure I could actually use the gas stove. I mean, I can make ramen in the microwave though, so. I'm blocking these colors in. I was just gonna say, I'm gonna block these colors in and then I'm going home. I'm gonna go play some game really quick. Yeah, I'm going home after this, guys. What is that light? Oh, it's my light. It's like, what? My poor eyes. I'm gonna get yelled at. He's gonna come home and he's gonna be like, why are you cooking ramen in the microwave? I'm gonna get the lecture. There might be some name calling. Some casual name calling. Fun fact about living here is we have a trash chute down at the end of the hallway. So I can just literally take my trash out, take it down to the end of the hallway, and throw it in the trash chute. People have decided they want to put fireworks in the trash chute. So, right? Isn't that fancy? But it catches fire every once in a while, and the fire alarm always goes off inside of it. And you can't take boxes out there. You have to take the boxes outside. But the dumpster's, like, not even that far. But you can put, like, your recyclables in they have recycling cans in there, too. But, yeah. Apparently the fire alarm always goes off in the trash chute. I think I just heard it. That's why I brought it up. Apparently people used to chuck fireworks in there. Beep. Something's beeping. Actually, it could be the elevator. We're right next to the front door. Which made moving a lot easier, thankfully, but... So many old thumbnails. Ooh. 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 We got a raid? Hold on. Hey. Hey, welcome. Oh my goodness. Is that... I think that's like my second raid in my existence.
Welcome Zephyr 333.
Oh. Welcome. Oh, so cute. Firefly raid, glow and bright. Oh. Oh. Thank you. You know what I just realized? It's almost my year anniversary streaming. The end of this month is going to be a year for me. So that affiliate was a very nice gift. Welcome. Yeah, say hi to Doodly Doo, who's aka Pando. Welcome. So what? How was stream? I think I'm supposed to ask how stream was. I don't know. I'm shy. I'm new to this. How's stream? All aglow. How was it? What'd you guys do on stream? Now I'm curious. February? Oh, nice. Is in July. Nice. I just got affiliate 2 weeks ago? I think it's only been 2 weeks. So, stream was good. That's good. D&D? Oh, nice. I used to, a while ago, I used to play D&D briefly. So I respect that. D&D is such a creative stream of stuff. Collective. There we go. About 2 weeks, yeah. Thank you. But I have a great community here, so it's because of them. I'm very appreciative. Improvised storytelling. Yeah, I'm a writer. I'm a writer and I'm also an artist, as you can see. So I really like just D&D in general. I'm not, I know it's mostly like role playing, but like I'm not the greatest at actually playing D&D. I don't have much experience there, but yeah. Whoa. I have a lot of respect for those who play the game. Kind's not here. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do joke all the time that I roll a nat 20 for just about everything. Reroll. It's time to reroll. So, but that's nice. That's nice. For arting apparently, yeah. This is true. I'm always interested in where people come from because like artists are like such a diverse group of people. Like I talk about this all the time. Like artists, like everyone gets along with artists. Artists all get along with each other. Wait, is that what I said? I said something a couple of weeks ago about the difference between like artists and gamers, and there's a big difference. I feel. Oh, I said. I think I said a lot of artists don't get along. No, don't quote me on that. It's such a diverse. Artists are such a diverse group of people. We can do both too. That is true. This is true. This is true. I like a combination. I like my combination. That's like, yeah, because D&D is kind of a nice combination between being nerdy and a gamer and an artist. Yeah. Yes'm. Yes'm, yes'm. Well, I'm glad you had a nice stream. I know what I'm doing. 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 Actually, I could do this. I don't know why I'm not doing this. There we go. I figured it out. It's like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, thank you for feeding Doodly Doo. I appreciate that. And then who else was in here that I missed? Okay, I got both you guys. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also always looking for more artists to watch too, because I really need to like up my game in the artist community. I can't say I'm come back from a long hiatus of art because I've been doing this for a year again already. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, that's how we do that. That's how we do that here. Your cards are flat? Oh, did you press your cards? So they're flatter. No problem. No probs. I don't know, I was gonna switch over to the game. I might as well just chill. Might as well just chill for the remainder. What program? I am using, wow, Clip Studio Art. Clip Studio Paint, my bad. And Clip Studio in general. I highly recommend it. For me, it's just a very satisfying program to use. People have asked me about Krita. I personally don't use Krita. I recommend Clip Studio. And if I'm on my iPad, Not that there's anything wrong with Krita, by the way. I just don't use it. But the other one I recommend if you have an iPad is Procreate, if you're interested in looking at other programs. I like the ease of use. Oh, you made a couple of birthday cards? Yep, that works pretty good. You can use a reference image to color on. So this is a photograph I took myself. I'm also a photographer. So what I usually do is I color over my own photographs in my art style. It's not always my own photograph. Sometimes I use a random reference image.
I'm hungry.
But I'll usually end up coloring over. Let's see where I can find something. I'll give you an example. Is that one finished? Yeah. So like I ended up taking a reference image of a fox and I like colored over it in my own art style. And then I just experimented with, where's this other one? This was another photograph I took that I colored over. Actually, wait, is a reference image in here? Yeah. This is one of my favorites. And I like make it into my own art style. I absolutely love this illustration. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Pretty? Yes. GIMP. GIMP's pretty. I used to use GIMP a long time ago. So from what I remember, GIMP's pretty good. I like the simplistic programs. And it's also free. Yes. This is true. Yeah. You give me ideas, good ideas. That's probably some of the nicest that's literally the nicest thing somebody has ever said to me, the fact that I give them ideas. I always wanted to be an inspiration to somebody. I love that. That's a really good feeling. You still use GIMP? Yeah, I used to use it when I had my my non-monitor tablet. I used to use it with my baby my Intuos Wacom. Yeah, I think that's why I stopped using it, because a lot of it changed around, but 2.0. 3.0 isn't much different. Yeah, I want to say maybe I used 2.0. It was a long time. We're talking about, it was like, oh my goodness. Excuse me. 14 years ago. That I probably last used GIMP. A long time ago. It was one of the first like readily available softwares. Okay, maybe not 14 years ago. Probably like 12 maybe. But it was one of the first available softwares for like drawing, I think, from what I remember. So that's why I ended up using it. And it was free. And then somewhere I switched over to Clip Studio. I don't remember what or why. I think when I got my tablet, it came with free software for it, I think. Don't quote me on that. Or I did research on it. Something like that. And I like this one. I'm very like picky with my software, because like once I get familiar with something, I don't like changing it. And I think Clip Studio updated once or twice and it kind of messed me all up. So yeah. So it's taken me a while to like relearn Clip Studio. But yeah, I also wanted to do, at some point I wanted to do like manga. So that's part of the reason why I have Clip Studio, is because it's really good for manga and whatnot. Like you can do like comic books and stuff on here, and it'll help you like sort out the pages and organize the pages. Oh, you like my flower? Thank you. As one of my favorites. I'm gonna make prints of it because I love it so much. I'm gonna make prints of it. It came out really well. I wanted to start a mailing club where like I send people out a new illustration every month with a photograph. and a hand-drawn illustration of that photograph. I thought that would be really cool. So I want to get that up and running. I need a good spot to sell my prints. That's the thing. Manga! Yes, I was just talking about how I, like, used to read a lot of manga. And I wanted to draw manga, and I didn't have the style for it. Or I could never figure it out. Yes. Well, that's my problem. I take forever to do something. And, like, as you know, with comic books, mangas, you know, you gotta, like, repeat the same thing pretty consistently and quickly to actually make something. And I couldn't do that. I come from a traditional art background, and a lot of my traditional art used to take me forever to draw. Like, I was just flipping through my massive portfolio the other day. I should have taken pictures for you guys. But, yeah. Yeah. So it used to take me a long time to do traditional art, and I was like, I didn't want the pressure of having to, like, recreate something quickly. So I was like, manga's not really for me. But I like the style I currently have, and if I'm really focused, I could probably crank out an illustration in a, like, depending upon how big, like, this one's gonna take me a while, but depending upon how big, like, the flower, I could probably do, had I known what I was doing, because I was experimenting with the flower, I could probably do that in 3 to 4 hours. But, like, I don't want the stress of that, of forcing myself to do that, so I like to take my time. That's part of preventing myself from a massive art burnout, is taking my time to do things, so. Being gentle. I think art school really helped me, and then it also messed me up in some ways, so. I'm, like, unlearning, relearning behaviors, so. Yeah. Yeah. It's a process. It is a process. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I say, like, I had 2 years of community college, and that was my art school experience. And then I took some classes on the side, but the only reason I got into those classes is because I had taught myself a decent amount up to that point. And I had already known all the rules when I got to art school, so I ended up breaking them in art school, and they didn't like that because you're supposed to learn the rules first, so yeah. But yeah, I can't crank out artwork. I don't think I'll ever, well, maybe. I won't say never, because anytime I say never to something, it happens. So in the future, I might be able to crank out artwork, but I don't know. Art teaching do be like that. This is true. Oh, see, that's interesting. I know I focused a lot in health class because it helped me with my anatomy. And then, you know what's funny? So one of the reasons I think I'm good at drawing animals is because I worked for a vet for so long. Like, I worked for about 7 years in the vet med industry, and I saw a lot of animals. So, like, when you're around something a lot, you get really good at drawing it. So, I mean, I know I'm, like, coloring over my photographs and stuff like that, but it helps to know, like, your shapes and sizes and whatnot. So, my mother's sending me TikToks. It's like, what's going on my phone? But see, this is also what's happened. I get distracted, and then I don't, you know. Shapes are nice. Shapes are nice. Rhombus is the best shape. Yes, that's true. That's true. So I will say, I've done, like, reference sheets before where I, like, focus on breaking down animals, which really helps. But yeah. The rhombus, almost as strong as the circle. Isn't the circle the strongest shape? Circle. It's either circle or triangle. I forget which one. because it's equal. You can apply equal amount of pressure. Egg. 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 Square. Square. Yeah. Oh. I aggressively knocked you guys over. Square. Square. Triangle is pretty strong. Yeah, I forget what it was in physics class. It was something. It was something. Oh. This is interesting. Anyway, Mark has texted me. People are stealing his credit card. So, squares are indeed made of triangles. This is true. This is true. This is true. The amount of identity theft that's been going on in the world recently is absolutely insane. Yeah, no, that would be a no-no. That would be on the no-no list. It shouldn't be done. But I get a lot of those reports at work. At their office. At their office. They'll call and complain. And they think the people who delivering their mail do it, which, I mean, I won't say it's not the people delivering the mail from the people I've seen that deliver mail, but I don't know if I would blame the entirety of mail carriers. That's a good rule too. Yeah, he might, yeah. We're all about learning lessons here on my channel. Speaking of eggs. Oh. Goodbye then. Goodbye, my new friends. This is true. The elevator bell keeps dinging. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. I could yap about people stealing stuff from mailboxes. Yep, yep, yep. Speaking of eggs, I eventually have to... Well, I already did eggs for today, so I guess I can't add eggs to my ramen. But I have to go figure out how to use the gas stove. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, at Marcus's last apartment, they were stealing packages left and right. And it was, like, it was a gated community. Like, you couldn't get in the building without a code. So it was somebody inside the building that was stealing stuff. Here they're, like... We live in another gated complex, so it's like security's pretty high detailed. But Possum, I feel like I'm gonna blow myself up doing that. Like, to be brutally honest. Like, I might just wait for Marcus to come home and explain to me how things work. Or, like, show me how he did it. So, like... Yeah, I don't want to... Okay. Yeah, you know how many stories I've heard where people blow their eyebrows off with doing that? Like... I have a lot of arm hair, sir. Like, it's gonna, like... Like, I'm gonna go... I'll roll up my sleeve first, I guess. So I don't catch my sleeve on fire. No. I'll only do that in the presence of another human being, just in case something goes horribly wrong. Like, I would want another adult to witness me do that. Because somebody needs to call the ambulance and the fire department. No, it'll be fine. If I can't figure it out, I can microwave ramen, so. Okay, so you light, turn. Not turn light. I feel like people make the turn light mistake, and that's where I'm getting the horror stories from. Because I feel like, I don't know, in my mind, when I turn the gas on, it's just going instantly. Instantly. There's like no time for it to dissipate. A lot of air. Oh. Well, no, I guess you have to push in to turn it, right? Because maybe I wasn't pushing it in. Maybe I wasn't pushing it in enough. Yeah, we have a vent. I did turn it on when I tried earlier. You know, the microwave's very nice. We have a very strong microwave here. So the vent should vent excess gas too. Okay. It goes up. Yeah. I heard that. I think somebody... So, like, on the top of the cabinets, because there's space between the cabinets and the ceiling here, because we have higher-ish ceilings. The top of the cabinets get really sticky, and somebody said that was because of the gas. Which is weird. Is it a gas mic? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? You have a gas microwave? Is that why it's so hot? Is that why it gets so freaking hot? Cooking oil residue? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. No. Oh. I didn't think so. But I have to ask these questions. I was gonna say, I don't remember ever seeing a microwave that actually has a gas line to it. Because they're usually just plug and play. This is what worries me about Marcus. The fact that he consulted ChatGPT for what's the best identity theft protection concerns me. The fact that he's asking ChatGPT. Anyway, yes, no gas microwave. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pull that one to Marcus when he gets home. We'd be like, honey, I figured out why the microwave works so well. It's a gas microwave. That's a great idea, Possum. Thanks. Thanks. I was looking for something to get yelled at over. It's true. It's getting better, I promise. That reminds me, my parents used to have a joke when they worked at the post office. They started when eBay started taking off. My mother would go around looking in the office for anything, literally anything. She's like, "Oh, where's the stapler?" And he'd be like, "We sold it." Because that's all they did was sell stuff, resell stuff for eBay, and take packages for eBay all the time. So my father was like, "Yeah, we sold it." We sold the stapler. That's gonna be one of those running jokes. And I'm going to be like, "Yeah, it's gas. That's why it works so well." I think he would appreciate that. I think that would make him laugh. It feels like one of those days where I need to make Marcus laugh. I won't send it over text though, because he has a problem telling when I'm joking or not. And honestly, it would probably start an argument. There's just some things I don't text him. I can't tell you how many times I've been joking and it started arguments. And it's not even over anything serious. It would literally be me texting him, "Hey, did you know the microwave is a gas microwave?" And then it would start some sort of argument. So I'll wait until he gets home and I'll surprise him with that newfound fact. It seems like a good strategy. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Somebody's figured out the situation there. The 411 on the microwave. Because we put something in it the other day and it roasted the crap out of it, and it was only in for 16 or 30 seconds. And to be fair, I know they come in different wattages, but this was burn stuff wattage. He hasn't learned sarcasm then. I don't know. I think maybe he knows sarcasm, but I don't think he knows my sarcasm. And that's borderline. You can't tell if somebody's serious or not. That's how I grew up with it in my household. in my family. So, like, he may just need to learn my kind of sarcasm. Depends how tired he is, too. Like, the more tired he is, the less he understands. It's good, I'm good. I'm alive. What? Why does it cost that much? Dude, why does it cost that much? Somebody elaborate. I want a little more. Yeah, I kind of want a little more, like, reddish in there, but whatever. I mean, I honestly don't think it's that high of a voltage. I think it's literally just a microwave that burns the crap out of stuff. Corporate greed. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, water? That's a good emote right there. Ooh, I almost dumped it all over my lap. Industrial? Okay. That makes a difference. I've seen, like, when I was in training for my current job, they held us in a basement, like a murder basement, in a massive federal building in a big city. And, like, there was, like, 50-something rooms down there, just abandoned. And one of the rooms was, like, something straight out of Fallout. It was a little lunchroom straight out of Fallout, and it was like they had a microwave in there from, it had to have been like the 80s or 90s. The thing was freaking massive, and it was ancient. It just looked ancient. What? Broke way less often. Yeah. Well, it's like I was explaining to, I think it was Marcus the other day, that they made light bulbs so they don't work right anymore. Ooh. 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 There you go. You can see out the patio door. There we go. That's a better angle. Oh my goodness. Like, what was I gonna say? Oh, they don't make light bulbs like they used to. Light bulbs used to last for years and years and years, and now they died quickly. Window. It's my patio door that just has a fence on the other side. There's actually no patio to it. There's no porch. It's just a patio door with a railing. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Yeah, well, now they make the energy efficient saving ones, and they last a little bit longer, but, like, when I say they used to last, like, I think the longest lasting light bulb was, like, 16 years old. They don't make them like that anymore. Even the good ones are, like, guaranteed to die after at least 10 years. Yup. Because they realized that the better quality stuff was, the longer it would last, and the less they would sell, and the less money they would make. Because, like, my parents had, their first, like, washing machine lasted them, like, a really long time. And then every washing machine they had after that died every 5 years. Like, it's such a waste of money. Like, you want something that's gonna last. Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly. Like, I think my parents replaced the fridge like 3 times. And, 2-3 times. And then the washing machine got replaced like at least 3 or 4 times when I was growing up. Like, it's horrible. Yeah, that's why I like my older stuff. That's why I like my older game consoles. Like, I mean, it doesn't really translate to consoles, but kind of does in a way. Like, oh, somebody was just telling me, PlayStation 5, that if you have digital copies and you don't play those games frequently, they lock you out of the games. So, like, that's why everyone wants to go back to physical copies now. So, like, I've always been a physical copy gamer. Oh, it's okay. There you go. That's the other thing, too. I'm good. I promise. Exactly. Good. Promise. I'm wrapping up soon anyway. It's definitely almost inhaler time. Yeah, I gotta microwave my ramen. I'm on a diet, so I mean, I guess technically I should be eating the salad instead, but where's the fun in that? Diet. Yeah. Gotta make some food. This is what I'm talking about. Or take cough medicine. I was on cough medicine for a while. You know, I was thinking about you guys when I had to pick up more cough medicine. I was like, do I get the dollar store cough medicine with them and do it on stream? Like I promised them, I don't know how long ago. And then I couldn't find any. I was gonna get the Wally World brand, I think, from Walmart. You know, we live next to Wally World. We share a complex with Walmart. Like, I've been over there almost every day. My poor credit card. Yeah. We have a gym in our complex, so I'm trying to, like, diet and be healthy. For real this time. I'm gonna go use the gas stove. Rabbitution. You can work for Walmart. You know, that would save me in gas money, and that's true. This is true. We might give that job to Marcus though. He hates his current job, and they treat him like garbage. So I'm probably allowed to diss his job on I was gonna say public TV. I'm not allowed to diss my current job. But, like, maybe on behalf of somebody else I could. Oh, do they really? Yeah. I knew many mail carriers from the office I worked at where they would work part-time as a carrier and part-time in Walmart. Or part-time as a carrier, part-time in, like, Home Depot. That was a big thing. Because, like, realistically, the government gives you amazing benefits, but they don't pay very well sometimes. So, yeah, it was definitely on my bucket list of jobs to try. Had I not gotten back into government work, I would have gone back. Or I would have gone to, I think, Lowe's. Home Depot. No, I think I applied to Home Depot. So, yeah. Yeah. See, everything happens for a reason. I'm grateful where I ended up. It all kind of, like, fell into alignment. Home Depot, yeah. I also heard ShopRite. ShopRite down here. It's a big grocery outlet. They're pretty good. Or at least the local ones are. I don't know about corporate. But yeah. Yeah. Yes. I like putting their eyes in. Oh. Doop. Shop smart. Shop S smart. We also, there's actually a Lowe's, so we share a complex, share a complex with Lowe's, Walmart, PetSmart, and what else do we have here? A bunch of small food chains, or not chains, but like small food spots. We're waiting for a noodle house to open up in the complex. I want my ramen. I like fresh, real ramen. That's the stuff right there. That's the stuff right there. Noodles. Noodles. Always make sure we save. Always make sure we save. Always make sure we save. Wow, you know, I'm a lot closer up than where I used to be. I don't know how I feel about that. I have to like sit back a little bit. Bring my mic with me. Like, we're really close, right? That's nice. Like really close. Sunday will be next stream. What? No. I know I keep rubbing my nose, but no. That's like one of my biggest fears. For some reason, that's one of my biggest fears. Sunday. Sunday. Yeah. We'll probably do, depending on how I'm feeling, it might be like more of a game stream day, but it might be a longer stream, depending upon what I have to get done Sunday.
Incoming ad break.
Where is this? What? Let me snooze my own ads. I want to snooze ads. I want to say goodbye. Be that way. I tried to snooze them, I swear. It told me I could snooze them before. I wanted to snooze. I wanted to snooze my ads. I just wanted to say goodbye. I just wanted to say goodbye. A Mazda? Of the cars I never looked at, Mazda would be one of them. Yeah. Alright, so I'm actually, you wanna, we have lots of artwork around the apartment, by the way. I might eventually take pictures of it, if I'm allowed to, because it's not my artwork. This is a flower painting. Marcus's dad was actually an artist. Fun fact. He did a lot of really nice paintings. He did a lot of, like, Bob Ross-esque paintings. They're very nice. Some landscape paintings. So, yeah. Hopefully, well, a lot of them are in the bedroom, but yeah. Hopefully next time, by Sunday, I can convince Marcus to get his desk together. And maybe we'll hang some nice stuff behind me so I have something for you guys to look at. Gaming. You're gonna join me in gaming? Yeah, well, that's the thing. I want to get most of my stuff unpacked this weekend, which is pushing it because I have stuff to do tomorrow. But yeah. We'll see. I don't know how long I'll be streaming Sunday, depending upon what I have to do. So, yeah. And I'm gonna have a big week. So, but I will try to get on for you guys. Yeah. Okay. So I'll see you guys Sunday, hopefully. And I'll figure out games to play. Maybe. Oh, actually, he's working. Never mind. It's like, maybe I could talk Marcus into playing with us. He's gonna be working. So, anyway. You guys have a nice rest of your day. Whoever's still here. And I'll see you when I see you. I have to go burn my eyebrows off on a gas stove. Ta-da! Ta-da! Have fun? Why, thank you. I got this? I hope so. Otherwise, I have a lot of explaining to do. I'm gonna have a lot of explaining to do if I don't got this. So, fake it till you make it, right? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys. Oh, actually, Possum, is there anyone I could raid? I will follow your step-by-step instructions. Yeah. I do have that sixth sense. I will feel that there's a lot of gas around. You bet. Waltering. Oh yeah, I did get a notification he was streaming. Let's get in here. Where's my tablet's in the way? There we go. I will pass you guys off to him. Ooh. Doing some traditional art. We like this. Alright. I'll see you guys.
Better answer as to why I didn't just focus on that. I never played another Civ game.
Our town is under
How you
siege.
doing right? Oh my god, back-to-back raids. I just don't get to raid into you often, so I wanted to raid into you. Retro, I appreciate that so much. Thanks so much for raiding. If you got a raid and run as well, I totally understand. Ain't doing right, thank you so much for the raid as well. Let me give you a shout out here too. Actually, this works out perfectly. Since we got 2 raids back-to-back like this, I can give the whole spiel. Raiders, welcome on in. My name is Woltering, and I'm a traditional artist here on Twitch. I do viewer requests almost exclusively. The way it works is if you are subbed to the channel, you can put the request in the Discord. You can see the little scrolling listed